Today on Cooking with Domestic Diva.
What's important about power? 3, 2, 1, go.
Thanks for joining us on Cooking with Lightning. I'm Andy, and this is my friend's mom's kitchen. Oh, and goodness gracious, are we cooking up something special for you today? Today on Cooking with Lightning, we are making my signature hamburger plates. Now, on a hamburger plate, you have to have 2 patties, okay? So I bought pre-made Angus beef patties, 93% lean. I've also bought mushrooms and spinach, and of course, my yellow onion. Okay? On my hamburger plate, you also have to have 1 baked potato. 1 baked potato. Okay? And of course, you need your B&M baked beans. Now you'll notice I bought a very small can because I'm cooking for 1. Forever alone. Forever alone. Now, oftentimes I buy myself a big sack of potatoes. Okay? But I always forget that I have potatoes, and they go bad, which of course is very unsatisfactory. Now, here's my list of things that I also find unsatisfactory. Elevator door close buttons. Traffic. Your mom. Most things. Your mom. Funny story, last time I made this meal, I was pre-baking the baked potato because it takes much longer than everything else. But I realized I forgot to get the beans. I didn't have my baked beans. So while the baked potato was in the oven, I ran to the market. Now while I was there, I was in a big rush. They had free samples and I started to take the sample, talking my ear off about that sample. And I said, "Lady, you don't understand. I can't talk. I can't talk. I have a baked potato in the oven, if you know what I mean." I had a baked potato in the oven, but to her, by me adding it, if you know what I mean, made it sound like I had to poop. This is not what was the case. I just had to get home because I had the baked potato in the oven at 400 degrees. Regardless, I can't go back to California. That's a true story. Honestly, I don't know anything about frying pans, but this seems like a nice one. Now, I have it over medium heat, and you literally just take it out of the package, and you throw it in, okay? Because there's really no better way to do that. And you want to make sure that you're using your hands in the hot pan to move things around. You hear that sound? Sounds delicious. Sounds delicious. See, this pan that I'm holding has been on the stove for a while, and it is terribly, terribly hot. Terribly hot. So while those are cooking, you want to lower the heat just a little bit to buy yourself some time. I decided today to buy some pre-cut mushrooms because, as the YouTube analytics told me, people stop watching after 5 minutes. So I'm trying to save time. Now, in my pan, I need to have some hot oil. Hot oil. Boom shakalaka. Now, if that's not a 90s reference to everything pop culture, then I don't know what it is. Boom shakalaka. When you have your onions ready to go, I'm sorry, these are mushrooms. When you have your mushrooms ready to go, you can literally just rip them apart in your hands. I don't work out often, but I am strong enough to rip apart vegetables, okay? When you have enough mushrooms to use, you want to use your onion. You want to use your onion and just chop it apart, okay? Now, if you saw that, I chopped my onion into 3 beautiful, beautiful bits. Now, when you've chopped your onion into 3 beautiful bits, okay? When you've chopped your onion into 3 beautiful bits, it's now time to chop those into even smaller bits, okay? Look at that. That's chopping with lightning. You just want to put all of your vegetables into a pot, all at the same time. It doesn't really matter how you do it, you know? People are going to tell you it matters, but realistically, nothing in life matters. So, we're over slightly more than medium heat, and keep in mind, we still have our burgers going. You want to keep an eye on those, okay? You also have your spinach going. People like to chop up their spinach. You do have to wash it, but chopping it is unnecessary. Because when you fry it, it gets small on its own anyway, so you don't have to chop your spinach, okay? I'm not going to show you how to wash the spinach. It's literally water on spinach. Now your potato from the store is not ready to go into the oven. Now, you have to make sure that you wash your potato beforehand. Now, I wish I could tell you that there was a method to washing off a potato, but you're no fool. You can figure it out. After you've washed your baked potato, it's very important that you fork your potato, okay? What, the fork? Yes, you have to take your fork and just stab your potato. Think of it as... Now, should I be watching this instead of making eye contact with you? That's really up to you. I've preheated my oven to, I don't know, really gosh darn hot. So it's good to go. We put it in there. And unfortunately, we now have to wait a heck of a long time. While our baked potato is cooking, because it takes so gosh darn long, we're doing a new segment called Questions with Lightning. Up first we have Justin Deckert from Canton, Massachusetts. He asks, Lightning, are you single? Justin, of course, I am just one single person. After Justin we have Daniel Peterson of Foxborough, Massachusetts. He asks, Lightning, do you eat red meat? No, silly Daniel. I cook it first. After Daniel, we have our final question of Questions with Lightning from Jeffrey Bartlett of Danvers, Massachusetts. He asks, Lightning, do you eat gluten? Oh, Jeffrey, of course, but only if it's in other things. And that wraps up Questions with Lightning. Thanks for joining us. Stay tuned. I like to use a plastic spatula, that way I can take care of my pans in my friend's mom's kitchen. I don't own any of these things. She doesn't even know we're here. Now, what you want to do is, you want to take a look at your patty. Once you start to see some of that red disappearing, we're just going to flip it over. Flip, flip, flip it over. You thought I was going to make a reference to that show. I didn't. I'm above that. Now, you also have your vegetables cooking. Holy guacamole. Okay, oh my goodness gracious. Cooking with Lightning isn't just cooking with anybody. You need spices. You really need to make it jump off the plate. Crushed pepper is really your best friend, okay? Whole black pepper, okay? So you want to get your pepper, and you just want to put it right onto your vegetables. Now your kitchen ready salt should always be in a glass container. I don't know why, but bit, bit. Not sure if my friend's mom has garlic powder. I don't buy the spices here, not my house. Let's find out. You don't need a ton of it, just a bit for taste, okay? Bit. While everything is cooking, it's very important to make sure that your beans do not stick to the bottom of the pot. The best way to do that is to take it to a different room, the dining room, and focus just on those beans. You want to stir it up, okay? So at this point, everything in our meal is finished. We just need to remove the potato from the oven. So if we take it out, we go in, we grab it with our bare hands. Okay, and we grab it and we put it on our plate. We grab the biggest knife possible and we just chop it open, okay? Some people like to put sour cream on their baked potatoes, but the calories really are unnecessary. Butter, salt, and pepper. That's really all that you need. So if we just cut ourselves a little portion of individually thinly sliced pieces of butter, that way they melt faster, and pop it right into our steaming hot baked potato. Holy guacamole. Squeeze it together, melt those pieces of butter. Grab your salt, pop it on. Salt's all about the taste here. Grab your pepper. Triceps, am I right? And you put some pepper onto your baked potato. At this point, our meal is completely finished. Our hamburger plate, complete with our beans, our beautiful Angus beef patties, and our baked potato is finished. Please join us next week when I explain to my mom why I have a mustache. It's Hollywood there, John.